Anyway, yeah. So it's annoying. So I don't throw bolts away. I'm not particularly a hoarder, but I don't throw things away like that. I keep them. Don't knock it out the window, me. I keep this stuff because of times when I need them, and that is the sort of thing that is in my shed. You know, I had the building work done in my house recently, and builders and electricians, particularly electricians, are sloppy people. Are sloppy people, and they just leave stuff lying around. So they'll do something like they'll do something with your electrics in your house, and they'll like briefly like shut down your. They'll you know there'll be wires hanging out the wall, but they'll use boxes to like seal them off so it can stay, the house can stay powered up, but not be giving everyone 240 volts through the tushy every 2 minutes. And after they've done this and they actually put the house together back together properly, I just leave the boxes and things lying around and just throw them away. So that's also the sort of thing that's in my shed as well. Things like this, and it's the sort of thing you can buy anyway from, you know, your local quality DIY store. But I've got them there, and I use them for things. You know, I've had to do a bit of electrical work here and there, so I'll use these boxes, these junction boxes, where I need to do that. That is what my shed is like, and that to me is your classic style dad type shed. Come on, you, whoever you are. I think I like this is room. It's not actually room number 3, but it feels like room number 3 because I've quartered the house up basically in my mind. We're sort of into area 3 here. Yeah. Maybe we can. Kaz Smith. Maybe if we clear up and over here, we can. Are we shut in the shed? Are we shut in the shed by the janitor, who, if we don't clean it up, was going to kill us? Or are we the killer? I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. Yeah, well, if we can clear up over here, we can start mopping from here and start to bring order out of chaos. Yes, indeed. We're okay. It's alright. Everybody can breathe again now. Nothing was explosive over there. Ah! Okay. The low ceiling height is a triumph, by the way. That particularly makes things nasty in here. I'm stuck on stuff again. I can't move. If this game was more glitchy, you know, you wouldn't be able to do this at all. You'd be stuck in the walls or something. What's bouncing? Something's bouncing around in here. Will you stop it, me? How are we going to get all the barrels in here? We're going to have to retreat out backwards. Like, you know, when you walk away from the Queen backwards, which is what you're supposed to do, by the way. You don't turn your back on the Queen until you're a certain distance away, I think. We have to retreat out of the room carefully until, yeah. Retreat out of the room carefully so we can get all the barrels in there. This is going to be a tricky one for stacking. I'm not usually very careful with stacking, but I'm going to have to be. No, not the time bin dispenser. What is that? It's like an old Bakelite radio or something, or a monitor of some sort. That is one thing I don't keep, by the way. Old electricals. Well, a couple, but not really very many. I don't keep things like that. Actually, that's a complete lie. No, they're in the loft instead. No, they're not in the. They're just not in the shed. I do keep things like that. Oh, what's wrong with me? I'm not actually a hoarder. I try to keep them neatly as well. Whenever I've got lying around. I'm not a monster. The coating of red now. It's almost complete. The floor coating is almost complete. We'll put that over there. But I can see progress. So how? So for graffiti, what I remember is you slam the acid on the wall, and then you mop it off fast. Well, you don't have to mop it. You should mop it off, otherwise it causes a burn. Yeah? And that, you're a liability box. Although I think I can only see one lot of graffiti, so we might be okay. I know bigger patches of graffiti needed a couple. Let's hope this will be sufficient. We're not one of those lights over in a minute, those lamps in a minute. They're the ones that are going to cause a big old mess if I drop one. I'm not sure what can ignite other things though. Is there what can flares can set things alight? That bloody boxes. Flares can set things alight, but I'm not sure what else in Viscera can actually set other things on fire. And therefore is a hazard to, like, dynamite. What would I do? I'm thinking now, what would I do? Let's do the prepping. What would I do? I know there's something behind here. If I set a bit of dynamite on fire. I think I'd chuck it in the furnace, and I'd chuck it in the furnace fast, and I'd drag this barrel over here. But it'd still set these ones off, wouldn't it? Okay, I'd just die. I'd just evaporate into juice. You know what will happen? I want to get this polystyrene box out of here before I start throwing acid around. That is likely to cause some problems. Haven't found the laser yet. It'll be in here somewhere. It has to be. Okay. Actually, we can put you in here. We need a bucket of water now anyway for the acid. It's the first bit of mopping I'm going to do. No, it's the first bit of mopping. I've not done any other mopping so far. I've lost my can of beer. Oh, it's there, look. I've blocked the shadow. Right, okay. Calm down, barrels. Right, here we go. This is the acid, isn't it? Yeah. I've done it wrong. That's it, I can't do it now. I can't fish the map. Can I? This is another vial of acid in there. I should just let it do it. I could have let it burn it. Why did I do that? I could have let it burn. Although maybe it didn't matter. Maybe it didn't matter because... Okay, irritably dirty. Maybe it didn't matter because it would be... It was still a 2 acid... It was a 2 vial of acid stain? I don't know. Hell, what do we do? Okay. Everything calm down. All you all you non-moving objects. Calm yourselves down. Right, let's have a look in here. Oh, are we in? No, that's goo. That's not acid. Would you do that? Would you design a map where you couldn't get rid of something because you threw it away? Well, I guess you could. There's the laser. Because, you know, apart from anything else, you could... oh, the acid, that one broke, didn't it? You can... Oh. Hello. Death guard. Maybe you're the serial killer. You should be, really, strictly speaking. In a uniform like that. Ah! There we go. Maybe those are the guards from the Bond level. I can't remember. I don't know. Ugh. Yeah, you could certainly do something where you, by stupidity, you did something like you can burn the boxes, or you could burn PIDs by accident, and various other things that would cause you to lose points. So the fact that I've thrown away all the acid means that I can't clean that up. I've just made a mess up, haven't I? So I can make that mistake. I don't know. We'll see how generous the map maker is. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? No idea. We'll find out in a minute. We're going to block our way off down there. It doesn't matter if we block our path off down there, because it just doesn't. We've got these here. Right, I think what we'll do, we'll stack... Oops, these are the ones we're going to be careful with. We'll stack these over here, and we'll dump them all in a minute. I reckon this. I think I shall. What shall I do? I think we'll find another acid. That's what I'm saying. I reckon there's at least one more acid in the other room. I'm calling it. I'm calling it right now. No dispenser, but one more vial. It's bound to be. In a place like this. So how could you tell? Why had my box open? That's not helping. Should I break that glass? Oh, there's another body down there. Should I break that glass? See that glass designed to be broken? I guess the boxes go in here, don't they? Yeah? Oh, where's a bin bag when you need one? Ah! Oh, this is really jammed in here. Oh, I can see some more goo over there. Can I get this through here, or do I need to move this box first? Wow. I've just blocked myself entirely, haven't I? Damn it, come on. I'm stuck! Help! Help! It's okay, I'm alright. Calm down, everyone calm down. It's fine. Don't panic. Eesh. Okay. Interesting though. Still interesting. It's not frustrating. I mean, it could easily have been frustrating. You could have easily made this and made it really, really bad. Maybe the later levels are bad. Who knows? You know, as you try to improve things as a map maker, you get more sadistic as you go along. But this is not. It's not frustrating. Because I can see progress happening, and I can see an end in sight, which is all you need, really. It doesn't feel insurmountable. Some Viscera levels feel a bit insurmountable sometimes. You look at them and go, how am I ever going to clean all this? Oh, hold on. I think I saw one. Hold on. There you go. See, praise be the map maker. Praise them with great praise. The problem here, though, bloat. Is that bloat? Bloatenstein. The problem here is just the door now, the furnace door. And I can't do much about that because I'm just stuck. I'm stuck like it now. It's just how it is. It's a general description for me, I think. I'm just stuck like it now. There's no curing it. I'm irretrievably broken. Do you reckon I can put things in the toilet and carry it through? What do you reckon? Unsatisfying. 4 out of 10. No. I've dropped the PIDs, but they're only behind there, I think. I know I don't have to burn the toilet, but I think I do have to burn the toilet. Let's just stack everything over there, shall we? Like that. How could you ever do this multiplayer? You couldn't, could you really? It wouldn't work. Even no matter how careful you were, it wouldn't happen. The uniqueness, though, the idea of just having this sort of situation is a great one. It's a top-notch idea. Creative thinking. You get out of it. Actually, no, don't even want to. Remember, long press starts it up. Let's not do that. Come on. Now, come on. Now, come on. No. Work with me, Dynamite. I know you don't want to. It's inherently evil in its nature. Ah! Nobel Prize be damned. It's evil. Right, here we go. Hold on. See, even the brain stopped now. I can't even do the Lego talk anymore. My brain has gone. Actually, I can. No, I always can. Don't worry about it. I was just focusing on this really hard right now. Ah, come on. Come on. No, come on. Box, you're just the worst as well. Also evil. It's all the things I've stored in there. It's now possessed. It's now a cursed box. Come on. Here we go. Yes. So that's my shed. It's not just a place for storing crap. That would be a travesty. If you just stored... I'm watching you, Barrel. If you only stored junk in your shed, I think that's a bit of a waste of a good place. And I don't mean like make the old stupid offensive man cave nonsense stuff like that. No, I don't. I hate that sort of thing. Don't hide yourself away. That's what my office is for. No. Okay. No need. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. Explosive barrel bounced off me. Didn't go in the furnace. We'll put that one on the... We'll close this. No, we won't, because I'm worried about things colliding too much and getting broken like that. Yeah. We'll put you on the ground floor over here. That way you're less likely to fall down and go somewhere weird. There we go. Yeah, I think it should be... It shouldn't be a dumping place. It should be somewhere that you actually do something with. It doesn't matter what you do in there, as long as it's something practical or something useful. Actually, that's a bit restrictive as well, isn't it? Really? It's got to be a reason for it. Why have you got this thing, this wooden or metal thing in the garden that you put stuff into? What is the purpose of that? Maybe it's just storing. Maybe it's just storing crap. I don't know. But not for me. I keep the tools in there, and I keep all the bolts and things in there from various things. You know, I try to. It's where I keep stuff that's going to get used for things. To do stuff around the house, useful things, but things that don't want to be, shouldn't be in the house. I feel like they shouldn't be in the house. Tools and measures and work tables and garden tools and the rest. That's my idea. That's my idea of fun. He's doing bits around the house. Not necessarily fun, but I feel if it makes you feel good, makes you feel accomplished to achieve things. It's something as simple as a picture frame, or as complicated as wiring up, you know, something important in the house where it lives. And that's part of my nature, I think. Anyway, I love to see. If I see anything, I want to see a creative program. A TV program. That's what most things just don't interest me much anymore like that. But a creative TV program, that's what I want to see. Forget drama I want to see someone making something or struggling to make something. I'm sure more than one of you is a fan of things like Forged in Fire and things like that. You know, they're great to see. I mean, myself and my youngest son love to watch that. We're very much the armchair experts as well. Yeah, we'll be sitting there watching some goddamn awful thing someone's made, and be going, well, you know, you can clearly see that this man he's not tempered the braid properly. That's going to break the first time that one of the judges slams it into something inappropriate that you would never want to slam a blade into. You know, that's clearly going to happen. Or, you know, that Damascus is not going to work. That's clearly not a ladder pattern. Yeah, we love doing that. We love a bit of that. That's all kind of fun, you know. And although I think complaining about it is just as much fun. Hold on, we're going to serve. I'm worried this is a permanent. This doesn't look good, does it? Really, it looks a bit of a problem. A bit of a problem case. Barrel, I'm really quite worried about you. Can we Okay, I'm coming back to you. I'll come back to you. It'll be fine. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to fix it. We'll see. There's the acid. Leave the acid alone. Oh, it's going to have to get it out of the way. I don't even want people to fail. I'm not that sort of person who wants to see someone make. Although I'm saying people are making things terrible, these people are often amateurs. I don't actually want to see someone fail. I want to see someone succeed and make something amazing, even against the odds, kind of thing. That's more my fun. Although sometimes they do tend to drive me around the bed. What is it about metal workers who don't know how to drill through something? A number of times I've seen people on these shows like trying to hammer some big fat drill bit through. I know they're in a rush, but the big fat drill bit through some piece of metal that isn't going to work. I mean, it's like, or just doing terrible abuse to wooden handles and things. It's like, guys, have some cross skills, you know. Just because it's not metal, why do you have to treat these things like this? It just, it really grinds my gears sometimes when they do that. It just, what are you doing, for goodness sake? I mean, despite the fact that I can't forge something, I'm going to do that. But even so, this is just stuck. What if I reload the save? It might reload the level. It might do it. Don't know what to do. Okay, we'll carry on. We'll carry on regardless. That's the best option, I think, as usual. But it's not just metalworkers and things like that. I see just the same sort of horrifying things. One of the programs in Britain was Britain's Best Woodworker, which was kind of a low-budget version of connection between Forged in Fire and the Great British Bake Off and things like that. And it was jumping on the same bandwagon. What another good one was one with making jewellery. They were making jewellery every week. That was really fascinating. I loved that one. But this one, yeah, the one where they're doing woodwork things, and they have the same sort of stuff. They have like a big plan with a theme. They have a big piece of woodwork they're making, and the theme this week is beds or something, or stuff like that. They've got to make something around that, and all the people they've got on there are well cast because they're all quite different. Jeez, calm yourselves, barrels. So they've all got very different ideas, about what they want to do, and some people just don't know how to manage their time. They're very artistic, but they don't know how to manage their time. There's lots of, you know, conflicts and drama in there. And again, myself and my wife this time do the same thing, where we sit there shaking our heads sadly going, it's a lovely plan, but you're never going to finish that in time. This is not going to work, whatever you're trying to design there. You know? And some of those guys as well. I mean, some of the horrifying things they do to the wood. I mean, it's like, I'm an amateur, a knowledgeable amateur, but an amateur. It's like, how have you been doing woodwork for so long? And like, you think this is a good idea? It's absolutely horrifying. Oh, hello. Was that you? Was it, creator? I like it. I like it a great deal. I appreciate you being in your own map. Maybe the police came and got you for all the bodies you've been storing in your shed. I don't know. Yeah, some of the horrifying things, like, I don't know, it's terrible. It's not how you use a saw, or not how you use a chisel, or just a beautiful piece of wood and you're doing that to it. It's half the fun of watching it, I guess, isn't it? Half the fun of watching it is screaming at them like, what the hell are you doing, people? What? Okay, there's some more rubbish in here, but okay, this is the bit where you can scream at me for going, what the hell are you doing? I thought I was handling that quite carefully, but it might have clashed, might have glitched through. So how am I going to clean that up over there now? Is there any more back here? I don't think so. Okay, I do hate these boxes, by the way. I particularly hate these boxes. I really detest them. I think what we need to do here... Okay, first of all, let's put some of this back. It'll be the last room we do, I think. Oh, hello. Let's put 4 cant in there. There we go. While we're here. Cass Smith, and there's one more under there, isn't there? We're going to have to move some of these out of the way. Most careful stacker in here, I tell you. We'll have to be really careful with the stacking. Right. I don't want that to go boom, thank you very much. There's a bit of space over here now in the corner. I'm trying to clear my way back to the... Well, this is going to be a problem, isn't it? How am I going to... Okay, here's what I'm envisioning with the problem. I need to have a clear path through to the bucket dispenser, but I can't ever block that path because I'm always going to need to get to it. Chair? You're rather an old chair. I don't even know why you're in here. Not even my favourite chair. Get out of here. Do you reckon I can melt that? I can do these while I'm here without burning anything? Sort of map I think you have to do with either a very clear plan in mind or opportunistic thinking. I think we're far enough away from that barrel. I'm getting flashbacks to... crap. What happened there? Which game is it? The Deep Space Shipbreaker one. Because the problem there was always that if you weren't careful, the laser thing would cut something fragile and blow it up. Most frustratingly, hold on. Things that you thought you wouldn't be able to, wouldn't anywhere near, but to do with the way the physics worked, sometimes you'd cut something by accident. And that's what I'm feeling like here, that I'm going to... I feel like I'm far away from all the barrels and things, but... Sod's Law says it will go wrong. What if we can say this could be our clean area over here? Oh, shoot. He's just making it worse. This is what I mean, see? This is what I mean. Oh, it actually ends the game, does it? This is what I mean about... Oh, all the barrels have gone up, I guess. Didn't think I was anywhere near any barrels there. Maybe the spark running over did it. Oh my god, am I going to respawn or is that it over? I'm back. Is it all ruined? All this stuff is melted. I don't think this level's going to get finished like this. I don't think it is, because I don't think I can do it. Oh god. I'm actually not mad, because if I'd had something like this happen in a normal level, I'd be really annoyed with myself. But actually, I don't care that much. And again, in Shipbreaker, if anything blew up like that, and I'm like, my laser is nowhere near that, I would feel really angry about it. And often the times it wasn't your fault. But this time, I just pushed my luck too far. Totally my fault. Well, be back in a minute.